that helped me and to put this bill together, and in particular, Council Tamale and the team. I want to appreciate my seconders that I've worked with, Honorable Stella Isodo and Honorable Pamela Nasio.
Please read your bill.
Right, Honorable Speaker and Honorable Members, in accordance to Rule 128 of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament, I move that the bill entitled the Contract Farming Bill 2023 be read for the first time. Right, Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the bill.
The Contract Farming Bill 2023.
Thank you. Pursuant to Rule 128 of Rules of Procedure, 129(1) of Rules of Procedure, the bill refers and sent to Committee of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries as prescribed by the seconders will speak. It is for the first reading. Yeah. And it stands, the 45 days stand as per Rule 129(2).
Item 4, statement by Minister on the commemoration of the International Labour Day 2024.
Yes, Mukatulik.
I'm sorry to take you back, but I'm a procedural matter. Madam Speaker, you see, this Parliament, most of its business is conducted under the leadership or leader of government business with the Prime Minister. And the number of issues you have raised rotate around her. The Prime Minister has over 13 ministers in her docket. And I heard recently, Madam Speaker, when there was a reshuffle, many of our ministers were jubilating how they survived, not being returned as ministers. So the procedure matter I'm raising, the time we have been here, members who have been here for some time, when the Prime Minister has not to appear at the beginning of the session, he works with the Speaker so that those strong items are handled at the time he arrives. But here we are with the Prime Minister, whom we debated over to make a Prime Minister. She's very rare in the House. The Vice President, I will not talk about how that one is a known problem. But the procedure matter I would like to raise, Madam Speaker, whether to be Okende, to know why the Prime Minister, who is facilitated, who is the leader of government business in Parliament, ends up giving us challenges on our Speaker because of failing to do our work. That we know why she does not enter appearance into this House. This is a very serious matter. The Prime Minister must be here. Today, I was asking one minister on the front row, he said, no, I'm not the Prime Minister. And there's nobody delegated. We used to have General Moses Ali, we know his challenges now. He used to appear here and the Parliament will move. Because when I'm on this side, I want to encounter your side with an informed position from the position of government. But here we are in Parliament, we are raising issues of Rubowa, disaster. The Prime Minister is nowhere to be seen. So, Madam Speaker, would it be procedure okay that we know what happened to the Prime Minister without the facilitation? Under her ministry, her office, there are over 13 ministers. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Government.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I remember very well the Right Honorable Robina Nabbanja Robina, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda and leader of government business in the Parliament, wrote to Right Honorable Nakadama Lukia Isanga and copied it to you and the Deputy Speaker, and also copied it to me as the Minister in charge of General Duties Office of the Prime Minister. The message was, in her absence in the House, and in the absence of the Right Honorable Moses Sali, the Deputy Leader of Government Business in Parliament, she will only be represented by Right Honorable Nakadama Lukia Isanga. So as an obedient servant and a senior person, the letter still stands. I've never received a copy if she withdrew it. Right Honorable Prime Minister, I would really request that in case she wrote and have not been able to access that letter, withdrawing that letter, I beg to be guided by you. But in my mind, that letter still stands, and I have to go by that. Thank you.
Honorable members, as you've heard that the letter was written to Honorable Nakadama and copied to me, no other letter rescinding that decision has been copied to me again. So in the circumstance, the other letter still stands.
Madam Speaker, so who is the leader of government business today? Secondly, where is Honorable Nakadama? But is this letter perennial that will not change? Because we cannot move. Who is responding
Can we
on
hear?
behalf of government?
Can we hear from Honorable Bua, the government chief whip?
Right Honorable Speaker, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, in exercising his mandate under the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, appointed fellow citizens, the honorable members of this House, and those who are not but qualified to be in this House, to serve in different portfolios. I stand here with the appointment of the government chief whip. So in me, I am 3 in 1. I am government, I am a chief, I am a whip, and that is my title. So, Right Honorable Speaker, in the hierarchy of government, in the absence of the top authority, the most senior takes precedent. And in this House, you can see the front bench full of ministers. And the government chief whip is here representing the entire government.
Thank you. Thank you so much, government and government chief whip. Honorable members, we shall not move if you are going to continue on procedure. Next item.
Item 4, statement by Minister on commemoration of the International Labour Day 2024.
Honorable members, as you may be aware, the International Labour Day is tomorrow, Wednesday, 1st May 2024. It is a day for recognizing the role of the laborer in the societal transformation. Pursuant to Rule 52(1) of the Rules of Procedure, we will invite the Minister of Gender, Labor and Social Development in charge of labor to give us a statement. It is also unfortunate that last year, a day after Labor Day, we lost our Minister of Labor. Can I ask the House to stand and pay tribute to the late?
May his soul rest in eternal peace.
And as we have a new minister of gender, labor and social development in charge of labor, it is our prayer and our wish that God protects you and keeps you, because we still need you. Please, Minister. Yes, Mwalimu.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I raise on a point of procedure. Last year, Madam Speaker, after the unfortunate incident that took our colleague, the minister for whom this House has just risen to pay tribute to, we are told that a report in relation to the circumstances around his murder would be given to this country, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, since then, we have not been availed with that report. Wouldn't it be procedural, okay, Madam Speaker, if government would brief this House about that matter, specifically in relation to the report about the murder of our colleague? Madam Speaker, I beg to request for your guidance as a point of procedure.
Thank you. Government Chief Whip.
Right Honorable Speaker, if it pleases this House, through your chair, the line minister, in case the investigations are complete, may, with the permission of Cabinet, brief the House on the findings, because I know upon the demise of the Honorable Colonel Charles Okele Ngola Machoduogo, a team was put in place to investigate the circumstances and report. I believe if that report is ready, can be shared with this Parliament with the permission from Cabinet under collective responsibility. Thank you.
Thank you. You can't have time frame on investigations. Minister, Honorable Esther.
Thank you. Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I want to thank you for the thought of giving our colleague a moment of silence. It gives us all a deep thought about the tremendous jobs that he did in this country. Right Honorable Speaker, members of Parliament, Uganda will celebrate International Labour Day on Wednesday, the 1st of May 2024, to appreciate workers' contribution to national development and raise awareness about workers' rights and responsibilities. International Labour Day is a globally recognized public holiday which originated from the 19th century Labour Day unions movements in the United States. May the 1st was designated as a day to commemorate those who died in the struggle to improve working conditions. In Uganda, May the 1st will be marked by ceremonies at national, cities, and district levels. Right Honorable Speaker, the theme of this year, National Labour Day, is improving access to labor justice, a prerequisite for increased productivity. Access to labor justice is a fundamental right, essential for maintaining a fair, equitable labor market, protecting workers from exploitation and unfair treatment, and promoting compliance with labor laws. The theme highlights the importance of ensuring that workers have access to fair and effective mechanisms for resolving disputes and grievances in their workplace, which in turn contributes to increased productivity and economic growth. Colleagues, the government of Uganda has established a comprehensive legal and a policy framework to enhance access to labor justice. Key legislations, including the National Employment Act 2006, Occupational Safety and Health Act 2006, Workers' Compensation Act CAP 225, and then the Labor Dispute Arbitration and Settlement Amendment Act 2021. The National Social Security Fund Act CAP 222 Amendment. The Labor Unions Act 2006, this provides a framework for disputes and resolutions prevention. The institutional framework comprised of labor officers spread into all the districts, cities, municipalities, serving quasi-courts of first instance of labor markets. In addition, the industrial court is functional as a referral court for labor dispute. Right Honorable Speaker, workers in Uganda face challenges in accessing labor justice despite existing frameworks in accessing issues such as unfair dismissal, unpaid wages, and unsafe working conditions are widespread, particularly among vulnerable groups such as women, youth, informal sector workers. Many employees do not contribute to social protection, leaving workers financially insecure at the old age. The National Labor Survey 2021 indicates that the many workers are exposed to hazardous working conditions, including exposure to dust, fumes, and violence, with many lacking protective gears. While 898,000 workers have suffered incidents, accidents, stroke injuries in the 12 months preceding the survey. Data from the Insurance Regulatory Authority's annual insurance marked that report in 2022 reveals that 30,555 lives were insured under 2,347 workers' compensated policy in 2022. Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Members, the Minister of Gender, Labor and Social Development plays a crucial role in ensuring access to labor justice by formulating policies, ensuring regulation, overseeing dispute resolutions mechanism, providing capacity buildings and awareness program, and collaborating with stakeholders in to promote fair labor practices. However, the ministry faces constraints such as lack of a web-based system, a national database for labor statistics, integrated case management system for labor complaints, and the dispute settlements, as well as staffing shortages, insufficient tools, logistics, and court facilities. As we commemorate International Labor Day, it's important to recognize and address the barriers that hinder workers from seeking redress for work disputes. The ministry is committed to enhance access to labor justice and seek the support of Parliament in addressing the constraints. Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Members, the ministry, in collaboration with social partners, have planned several Labor Day activities, including the second annual Labor Convention and Expo 2024, focusing on enhancing access to labor justice. Field visits to workplaces, tree planting exhibitions for innovation enterprises, public awareness campaigns through various media channels to educate workers about accessing mechanism for labor justice. Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Members, I'm pleased to announce that the National Labor Day celebration will be held at Mukabura Ground, St. Leo's College in Fort Portal City. We are honored to have His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, presided over the function, and we extend our warm invitation to all members of Parliament here today to attend. The event will be broadcast also on live on major TV stations, allowing all Ugandans to join the celebration of our country Labor Day, Labor Force. I thank you all for God and my country.
Thank you so much, Honorable Esther Shadow.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker. As we commemorate the International Labour Day this year, and I'm grateful that the theme is looking at the labor rights for all workers. Honorable Speaker, we are having so many challenges, the workers, especially those in the informal sector. And the biggest challenge that we are facing is the enforceability of the labor laws. We have made the laws, we are calling for policy for the labor rights. However, Right Honorable Speaker, especially in the sector of foreign investment.
Do you have the regulations for those laws?
No, we do not. We have the laws. We are looking for a policy and regulations that cover these laws. And this is causing challenges in the enforceability of these laws. The workers in these industries, Right Honorable Speaker, especially the foreign investment industries, they are facing so many challenges. And we have come up once and again